Welcome into another Call of Duty video. Today, I want to talk about a controversial topic: skill-based matchmaking. I have seen other content creators making bold claims that SBMM is in Black Ops 7 and is affecting how much they enjoy the game. But they never provide any evidence. It is always based on feel. Well, that doesn't hold any weight to me and shouldn't hold any weight for you either. Luckily, I did compile the data. And I compiled a lot of it from both Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. As always, if you like content like this, please hit that like and subscribe button to stay in the loop on all things Colorful Pooch. Now, let's crunch some numbers.
Let's continue listening and bear in mind that the next 100 pages can get a little bit dry.
We have to get our testing parameters out in the open so I can be transparent with you. This is how the test was performed. Number 1, Black Ops 6 has skill-based matchmaking, so this can be a baseline of what skill-based matchmaking does. Number 2, I used the same class setup for every game, and it was based on the meta weapons at the time. For Black Ops 6, I used this C9, which was the meta weapon on October 16th. For Black Ops 7, I used this Stravik, which was the meta weapon on November 22nd. Number 3, I used the same kill streaks for every game to keep consistency. What I used was UAV, care package, and a higher score streak. For Black Ops 6, it was the Hellstorm as my higher kill streak. And then for Black Ops 7, it was the HKDS. Number 4, I played 30 domination matches to get a good sample size. Number 5, I was not going for kills. I was going for the win, so I would capture at all costs. Number 6, I played solo the whole time. Number 7, in Black Ops 7, I let the persistent lobbies carry me forward, so I would not leave the lobby if there was a beast on the other team. The important stats I collected were eliminations, deaths, captures, wins, and of course the elimination to death ratio. My hypothesis going into this test was there will be no significant change in any of the stats I'm collecting from one game to the other. More to the point, skill-based matchmaking is a non-factor in Call of Duty because the player base is pretty good at the games by now. So, how did it go? Let's look at Black Ops 6 first, the game that has skill-based matchmaking in the matchmaking. I'll put the chart up for all of you to see here. 30 matches completed between October 16th, 2025 and October 17th, 2025. Lots of wins, not so many losses. Lots of spotty elimination to death ratio, but overall more green and neutral than red. Across 30 domination matches, here are some totals. Eliminations, 854. Deaths, 655. Elimination to death ratio of 1.3. Captures, 171. Win to loss record, 21 wins to 9 losses. The overall takeaway from Black Ops 6 SBMM? Let's take a look at a couple of these matches with high elimination to death ratios. Match 1, the ratio was at 2.81. Match 2, now it's at 0.67. I just got stomped in match 2 after performing excellent in match 1. I got the win in match 2, but not in match 1. That's a little strange, right? Did the SBMM kick in here? Another example of this is match 25 versus match 26. Match 25, EDR is 2.43. Match 26, EDR is 0.68. I won match 25 but lost match 26. Those two matches, 1 and 25, were my highest elimination to death ratio of testing in Black Ops 6. And they were both met with brutal matches after where I got my ass beat. It almost seems if you get your elimination to death ratio too high in one match, let's say over 2.40, you will be met with a neutralizing match next time. I say 2.40 because I had several over 2 EDR games, but the ones mentioned before are the only ones followed by very tough matchups. So yes, you can see the effect of skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6, but overall, I actually felt like I played above what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting my EDR to be at 1.30 at the end of this. I thought it'd be lower and closer to 1 or 1.1. The weird part of this was that I mostly had fun playing Black Ops 6 when I came back to it for testing. But that could be because I haven't played Call of Duty all year. Okay, now let's look at Black Ops 7, the data you really care about. I'll put the charts up here for you all to see again. 30 matches completed on November 22nd, 2025. Lots of wins, not so many losses. Lots of positive elimination to death ratio, mostly green, and I mean dark green, until the last 4 matches. Across 30 domination matches, here are the totals. Eliminations, 840. Deaths, 513. Elimination to death ratio, 1.64. Captures, 132. Win to loss record, 22 wins, 8 losses. So my overall takeaway from Black Ops 7's no SBMM, or open matchmaking as they call it. I didn't see anything suspicious. My elimination to death ratio was high for most of the day. I mean consistently over 1.50. Plus, I was always near the top of the leaderboard, whether it was a win or a loss. The skid at the end of the testing day, the last 4 matches, was directly attributed to a demon that was in the lobby. This guy was consistently getting over 50 kills per match, but not playing the objective much. That's how I snuck out a couple of wins there. Like I said, I wasn't going to back out of persistent lobbies, as this was the only lobby where an excellent player showed up. He was never on my team though, because I was also top of my team due to objective score propping me up. I have to say, that is very akin to the Golden Age titles, where 2 players would always be pitted against one another because they were just better than the rest of the lobby. That is how Black Ops 7's matchmaking feels, at least in solo. I actually had a lot of fun playing the game solo, and the Dravik just seems busted. How about a comparison between Black Ops 6's SBMM and Black Ops 7's no SBMM? Here are Black Ops 6's stats again, and here are Black Ops 7's stats again. Now, if we do a little math, this is what we can see. The change from BO6 to BO7. Eliminations, minus 14. That's an insignificant change there, negative 1.64%. Change in deaths, negative 142, which is a statistically significant change between the games. Elimination to death ratio, plus 0.33, which again is a statistically significant jump from one game to the next. Captures, negative 39, which again is statistically significant. There's more on that later. And the win to loss record, we got 1 more win in Black Ops 7, which isn't really that significant in the end. The ratios really do justice in showing that Black Ops 7 is just built differently than Black Ops 6. Let's look at the significant changes for deaths, elimination to death ratio, and captures, and I can explain these pretty well. Deaths were down 21.68% because the maps are bigger. This means you can spawn. I did not get spawn camped in my testing. Well, at least not a lot. I played Hijacked a couple times, and that map seems to be the best map to spawn trap on. Luckily, I wasn't on the receiving end of that in my testing. Less deaths directly correlates to why the elimination to death ratio was up 25.59%. It is the denominator of the equation, so if eliminations remain flat, and they did, and the denominator goes down, the ratio will go up. As for captures dropping, again, this is because the maps in Black Ops 7 are not tiny. BO6's maps are too small, you already know that. You can easily cap points in that game because you spawn so close to B on some of the maps. That's why my caps were so high in Black Ops 6. As for win-to-loss ratio, I won one more match in Black Ops 7. This means people are just playing the game as they always do. Domination players seem to capture points, which is good across both games. A 73.33% win rate is absurd in Black Ops 7, but it's very close to my Black Ops 6 win rate of 70%. I'm not sure if I got lucky here in both games, but it doesn't seem like it. It was across 30 matches. 2 games with win rates relatively stable, that is a testament to the domination players that actually play the objective. Maybe the Call of Duty community is not as selfish as I had originally suspected. It only looked like one guy was going for kills in all the testing that I did, which was strange. Now let's wrap it up and go back to my hypothesis. There will be no significant change in any of the stats that I'm collecting. The hypothesis is wrong. Black Ops 6 skill-based matchmaking does have an effect on the stats, and seems to balance you out as you play. If you fly too close to the sun, you're going to get burned. As for Black Ops 7, the open matchmaking does not appear to have any skill-based matchmaking in solo. I played well. Very well. I was consistently top of the lobby, carrying my team to some wins. I was not penalized for going off, and a lot of the persistent lobbies stayed together, which further helped my stats. Jumping from 1.30 to a 1.64 elimination to death ratio between games is statistically significant. It's almost a 26% jump. A couple more things to consider from my findings. Number 1, I played both games when the Nuketown 24/7 playlist was in the game for consistency's sake. This was done on purpose. I didn't want to compare BO6's numbers to BO7's numbers without it. I'm guessing most sweaty players are in the Nuketown playlist, so if you want to just enjoy the game, don't play Nuketown 24/7. Just play the game mode you want to play. Let those other losers duke it out on the most played map of all time. Number 2, there seems to be skill-based matchmaking if you party up with someone better than you. I play with the old man, and he is great. Fantastic, actually. He's much better than me at the game, and when I party up with him, I do not hit the top of the leaderboard consistently. It seems as though open matchmaking does consider skill if someone is better than you. And this is especially prevalent when I play with a friend that has over a 2 elimination to death ratio. And this is a shame because I don't want to play alone. I want to play with my friends. But if you have no one to play with, the solo skill-based matchmaking does not seem to be there. I'm not sure what creators like Nero Cinema are talking about. Are his lobbies really that much harder than mine? Or is there some sort of tier system in Black Ops 7 that matches me with normal players over the tryhards? I mean, Nero's been playing it constantly since it launched, so you would think he would be put in lobbies with people that are doing the same. He was complaining in one of his videos about people wall jumping, but most of the people I played with don't even use that mechanic. It was just a normal Call of Duty experience. Boots on ground. And Exclusive Ace provided ping data for 10 matches for his 2 accounts. Did he say when the ping data was taken? If it was taken at the beginning of the match, I always get a touch of packet burst there. Or was he able to track the ping for the whole match and then average it? And why did he use so small of a sample? I'm not saying their opinions aren't valid, but ask them to provide more evidence instead of just feelings. Ace did provide some, but the sample size was so small, it is hard to make any meaningful conclusions from it. So, what do you guys think? What has your experience with Black Ops 7 been like? Let me know in the comments section below. I might do some more testing in Black Ops 7 and party up with the old man to test what my stats look like there. Maybe that way I can shed a little more light on whether or not Black Ops 7 has skill-based matchmaking or not. But from what I can tell, the solo queue of Black Ops 7 does not have skill-based matchmaking.